This is straight talk, lead to straight understanding. Straight talk. STSU. This is straight talk, lead to straight understanding. Straight talk. STSU. This is straight talk.
What's going on? What's going on? Sean Bolden, Sean B. Sean Bolden, Sean B. However you know me. Straight talk leads to straight understanding. Thank you for joining me. I hope everybody's well. I hope everybody is having a great, blessed day. Today, it's going to be a little bit lighthearted. You know, initially, I was going to speak about family and generational curses, but I decided I'm going to just do something a little bit more fun, a little bit less serious. You know, I don't want to be serious all the time. I've been serious for a lot of different scenarios, and today is not going to be a serious day. We're going to have a little fun. All right, we're going to, talk about a few things, and hopefully it can be fun and exciting for us all. So the thing that I'm going to, or the topic at hand will be things that are now trending that possibly are kind of tired, that we need to get rid of in 2026. So we're going to touch on a couple of things, a few things. In my opinion, by the way, this has nothing to do with anybody but me. I get a little tired. Sometimes, I like to set trends. So sometimes just seeing trends is not something that I enjoy or I stay a part of for a long period of time, because it gets a little boring for me. It gets a little played out. It gets a little monotonous. It gets trendy, as they would say. And I don't always like to be part of the trendiness, so that's what I'm referring to. I'm going to put up the chat in case you want to join me. I'm going to put in the chat where you can join. Feel free to be part of this discussion. If you have any insight, if you have any thoughts, if you have any feelings about what's going to be said, then chime on in. I think you'll find it pretty interesting. There is in the chat right now, the link is there, so yes, you can join me. So anyway, what we're going to do today, and no personal attacks, insults, or threats. Avoid offensive language, including slurs based on race, gender, religion, or sexual orientation. Be courteous and polite to other viewers. That's the rules of the station. And so the other thing is, the rules to be joined: no smoking on camera, no eating on camera, dress properly. Camera must be on and the mic must be on. So if you're going to join me, those are the rules. So I hope that you can join me, and let's have a good time today. I'm about to put my live on Instagram. Again, I need y'all to subscribe if you're on YouTube. I need y'all to subscribe if you're on YouTube. I need y'all to like. I need y'all to comment. I need y'all to just come on in, all right? So we're going to have a good old time today. Right now, I'm looking at the chats, and I'm going to start. Again, these are things that, and if you're on Instagram, I ask you to follow me. Go over to YouTube. Come over to YouTube, because you'll be able to see the videos that will be played that I'll be discussing today. If you're on Instagram out here, come on over to YouTube. Come on over to YouTube. Yes, Jenny, come on over to you. Talking about things that are trending right now that perhaps are getting tired. Do y'all have any trends that are getting tired? Do y'all have any things that y'all tired of hearing? Some of the things that I'm going to speak on, but I'm not going to speak on today, but to give you an example. Are y'all tired of hearing people say this word? Narcissist. Are y'all tired of hearing that word? I know I'm tired of hearing narcissist. I'm tired of hearing everybody's a narcissist, everybody doing narcissist. This is what I'm talking about, that is becoming a trend that is getting kind of tired. So if you got anything like that, a word or a circumstance, I'll be speaking about a few things today. But if you got something that you feel has gotten trendy and you're tired of it, put it in the comments. If you got something that is you're tired of and you feel is trendy, let me know because we're gonna discuss it tonight. Things that you want to be rid of in 2026. Be gone. Gone. Yes, be gone. Yes, what is it that you want to be gone? What is trending right now that you want to be gone? I just gave the example of using the word narcissist, using the words toxic. Toxic is another one. Toxic, everything's toxic. Toxic behavior, toxic masculinity, toxic femininity, toxic, 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 toxic. I am so tired of that word being outused, being overused, being used every second of the day. That's what's really bothering me right now. Things that are trendy that we are tired of and we want to get rid of in 2026. So, with that being said, we're going to start off with one of the videos and it will kind of segue into other things. But let's start with, I gave you a word, so we're going to start with a word and we're going to talk about this word in the video. Tell me if y'all are tired of this.
And today, these things have become a trend, and now the trend.
Yes.
And today, these things have become a
Today, these things have become. We're having a little pause. Pause. We're having a little pause right now, but here we go. These things have become a
today,
trend.
These things have become a trend, and now the
Yeah, come on, Instagram folks. Tarika, come on over YouTube so you can see the video. Some pauses. So we're gonna let me see if I can share my screen. All right. Oh, here we go.
And today, these things have
Videos
become
right here. Since I'm in the video.
okay. Weird.
Video.
Weird. Ain't y'all tired of that? Weird.
Here it is.
People saying stupid shit everywhere I go. Like,
You're weird.
Weird.
You're weird. You're
Be weird. That's weird. People really be weird.
People treating me weird. One weird vibe. Oh yeah, treat me weird once.
Weird. That word is weird. I'm tired of that word. I'm tired of people saying weird. I'm tired of people using weird. Are y'all tired of weird? I know I'm tired of hearing weird everywhere I go. It's so weird and weird. I don't know where this word came from or why it's been overused so much and why everything is weird right now. But this word weird is one of those words that has become a trend that I think we need to get out of here for 2026. Weird. Don't y'all think weird needs to get weird on out, the hell on out of here? Well, that's like I said, we're going to be talking about things that are my opinion that need to stop trending in 2026. We're starting with the word weird. Why is it that people are saying this so much? Why is so many people talking about, it's weird? And it's not even the ladies. Some ladies, yeah, y'all getting on it too. But men, what are we doing? Weird. Everything is goddamn weird. Why is everything so weird? What's going on, Tarika? Why is everything so weird? I don't know. Are you familiar with that, Tarika? Is weird something that is bothering you like it's bothering me? I know I'm bothered by the word. I don't even like hearing weird no more. You know what I'm saying? Weird is just weird to me. I don't even. Can't we change the word? It's just played out. Everything is weird nowadays. All the rappers are weird. All the entertainers are weird. All the politicians are weird. All the life circumstances are weird. You go to social media, everything's weird. Everything, your girl is weird. The men are weird. The mothers are weird. The fathers are weird. The everybody's weird. Do y'all find that in y'all lives, or is that just me? Do I just hear it too often that I'm tackling this and touching on this? Everything is weird. That's one word. Need to get the weird up out of here. All right? We need to get that word weird out here. Now, seeing that we're talking about weird all day, weird stuff, things that are weird to me, in my opinion, that's trending, that needs to get on out of here. I'm gonna start with the ladies. Because ladies first. You know, that's not weird. That's chivalry, and that's what they say, and that's what I learned. So, ladies, y'all gonna go first, and we're gonna do a video that has a couple of things that I think is played out for women. And I think that y'all just need to kind of maybe touch on. Oh, shoot, Jenny. Oh, we gonna get there, Jenny. But weird. Weird is right now. We won't get there, though. You ahead of me right now. But you're on the right track. You're definitely on the right track. So, yeah, we're going to talk about the ladies first. All right, ladies, y'all gonna go first. I'm gonna show a video of something that is trending or that has been trendy for a little time right now, and I think the trend is getting tired. So I think that this trend needs to go up out the door, needs to go up out the window. Those who are not on YouTube right now, not on Facebook, go to YouTube so you can see the videos. Facebook, you'll be able to see it, but YouTube, you'll be able to see it. Instagram, you won't be able to see it. Anybody here live with my Instagram down here on my phone, you will not be able to see what I'm talking about. You're able to hear it because I got on my headphones. So I need y'all to go on over to YouTube, Sean Bolden. You'll be able to find me. And let's do that. All right, by the way, I'm here with my partners, Q Network, and along the bottom of the scroll, you will see the different hashtags, the different cash apps, the different places where you can donate. Because we thank you in advance for those who donate. We thank you in advance. Support first and foremost by subscribing, putting the like button so you know every time we go live. But secondly, if you feel it in your heart, write a cash app for Sparta Network. You see a cash app for Sean Bolden. If you like, and it's not weird to you, I ask you to please go ahead and donate to the cause. We thank you for that. So let's go to our video with the ladies. I only have one video with the ladies, but I think it covers a couple of things. So let's see if y'all agree with what I see.
Women have BBLs that are outrageous, not the ones that look normal.
All right, let's start it from the top. Let's start it from the top. Women. Let's start it from the top. Y'all already know what it is. Abnormal BBLs.
People that get BBLs, that doesn't make sense.
We're not gonna see it.
And while you're at it, after these BBLs are done, twerking. We gotta twerk thirst about everything. Twerking.
This is straight talk.
Twerk thirst. Stop being thirsty for attention. Stop being thirsty for attention. Look at this, twerking. The song comes. Oh my gosh, gotta go to twerk. Stop it. Ladies, this is on y'all. BBL, then you go ahead and with the BBL, you want to twerk. Look at that lady there. She got a BBL, she want to twerk. So, all y'all tired, I say it again, all y'all tired of these abnormal BBLs. Can we play that one more time? Are you tired of these abnormal BBLs? And yes, we
BBLs that are outrageous, not the ones that look normal. But these outrageous looking BBLs.
Look at this! Stop it! Stop! Oh my gosh! Stop it! BBLs, y'all. That's what we're looking at right now. Come over to you
People that get BBLs. People that get BBLs. That doesn't make sense.
BBLs is what I'm talking about. Not the regular one. That's cool, whatever. But these abnormal BBLs. And then on top of it,
And while you at it,
while we're at
after
it,
these BBLs are done,
not just the BBL for the ladies,
gotta
twerking.
twerk.
Y'all got a
Thirst
twerk
about
thirst,
everything.
man. Everything is twerking now. All you gotta do is showing your butt, twerk, 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 twerk. Yo, it's played out. That is getting played out. This is a trend that is no longer trending. It's getting played. It's getting tired. Everywhere you go, oh my gosh, I need somebody to look at me twerk. Oh my gosh. Man, look. This twerk thirst needs to stop. Twerk thirst needs to stop. Ladies, y'all need to stop. All right. Ladies, y'all need to stop. I hope y'all, is it just me? I got ladies in the house. Is it just me, or are these BBLs getting outrageous? Is this trend like falling out of pocket? Is this trend becoming tired? Or is it, maybe it's not, maybe it's just me, I don't know. But on top of that, you get the BBL or you don't get the BBL. As y'all saw, some of them didn't even have a BBL, but they twerking. They got a twerk thirst. Everything they get, oh, twerk it, I got the twerk. Oh my gosh. It's like, yo, what is on your mind? Why is it that every 2 seconds you got to twerk? Just, it's a thirst for attention. Y'all got a twerk thirst for attention. Ladies, stop it. It doesn't become you. There's nothing respectable about it. There's nothing, a twerk thirst. And as you're doing that, you're really playing yourself. You're just becoming, yes, thank you, Jen. I thought it was just me. At least if ladies can understand it, I know men got to be tired of it. And like I said, if you got it and it looks proportionate, it makes you look, all right, whatever, to each his own. Not really my cup of tea, but to each his own. But these outrageous, abnormal BBLs, as you saw in the video, don't make no goddamn sense. Yes, it don't make no sense. So would y'all stop twerking with these BBLs? Y'all got this thirst for attention that is just off the radar. I don't know what's going on in this day and age. Everybody wants some attention. The music come on, and they just go to that girl, hey, girl, and y'all just co-sign it. Y'all continue to do it, and y'all just think it's cute. It's not. Ain't nothing cute about it. It's not cute at all. Looking like chicken drumsticks, twerking like you like you're a stripper. And ain't nothing wrong with strippers, but if you're gonna twerk and you're gonna strip, at least get paid for it. You just out here getting paid attention to. That's what you're getting paid attention to, and you love it. You just love the attention. You're thirsty for attention. I don't know why people in this day and age are so thirsty for attention. I do not know why so many ladies are thirsting for attention. And it's not gender specific. Although the ladies, yes, y'all do it often, and yes, y'all do it pretty regularly, it's not gender specific, because men, they are also thirsting for attention. This new internet age, this new social media decade or era, man, people are just thirsty for attention, thirsty for recognition, thirsty for fame, and it's just, man, it's tired. That's what's happening when all the big female artists are old strippers. Well, that's true. But like I said, if you're an artist and you're doing it, you're getting paid at least. Not just paid attention. I don't agree with it with the artist. It's really sexually objectifying yourself. But yo, that's what you've been trained to do. If you was a stripper, you've been trained to do that to survive. So I understand. I ain't even gonna go into that shit because it's lighthearted tonight. The point is that trend is getting tired of twerking. That trend of those outlandish be good. Have y'all ever saw the guys? Hold on, I'm looking for something, y'all. I'm looking for something. Have y'all ever saw the guys who got they have biceps and triceps. So it looks like this in there. Ever saw that? And how super it look? It look like this. It get artificial. It look like this. And y'all be like this, right? Yeah. It look like this. Yeah, I'm like this. Yeah. Guys, biceps. That's how you look right there. That your BBLs look exactly like this, like how we look with this bicep thing. And it's funny because I gotta because it's just be a bicep. The shoulder still be skinny, shoulder still be flat, but bicep. This is how your BBL look, y'all. All these outlandish BBLs. This is how your BBL look, and I'm glad this is not shapely because it looks like your BBL. Again, it looks like your BBL. All those little dents from bad BBL, Joe, right there. And this is our muscles, and we like this. This is how we would look with our muscle BBLs, and people get it, and they just look. They look, and y'all say, "Oh, that looks ridiculous." To the BBLs, it's a trend that should be over. Gone, 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 gone. Gone, gone, gone. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. It needs to be dead and over with. All right. So I see a couple of y'all agree with me. Thank you. I'm not going crazy. I thought I was crazy because, man, I just can't understand it. I thought I was really going crazy. But nope, I'm not going crazy. Nope. It is definitely something that I think is crazier than we think. All right. Well, with that being said, ladies, I'm going to get off, y'all. But please stop getting these outlandish BBLs. I wish I would stop getting BBLs altogether. But, you know, that's a whole nother topic. That's a whole nother topic because, you know, men, we often say when they get surveys of men, we like natural. But for some reason, y'all keep thinking y'all doing it for us. That's a lie. Stop lying. Y'all doing it for the attention so that you can go ahead and twerk and that people can say, oh, wow. But it's the wrong type of attention. You know how when you was a little kid in elementary school and you used to be bad just so you could get attention? That's what it's like. You're just doing something that's going to get you attention, but it's not the right attention. It's not the attention that will you'll be able to grow from. It's not the attention that, well, you'll be able to make some money from it if that's what you want to do. But, yo, so do hookers, so do prostitutes. They're able to make money from their bodies. You know what I'm saying? But, again, these BBLs are definitely not something that is a trend that I hope does not stay around. I hope, like I'm suggesting, that they're so tired that they stop trending along. All right, so with that being said, let's go to our next video. I think this one is about the men, and we might have touched on it a little while ago. Actually, no, we're gonna get on the men. Let's start with the men and their vanity and how they want to look. These men, oh man, oh boy, this is something that I don't even know. I'm not even going to give you a lead into this. Let's just look at this. We'll be able to get it. You just put it on.
Either cut it off.
I can't hear it. I can't hear it. But this is the video, but I can't hear it.
But this Beijing, this black dye.
So what I'm saying, still can't hear it. But what I'm sharing with y'all is,
not just to, you know,
if you're going to do something, go bald. All right? If you're gonna do it, just do ball. So you got the segue of where it's going, but men, this trend, Beijing. I got some gray, but I'm not Beijing. I'm not going to Beijing this. No. No Beijing. No, this dye. Oh my gosh,
Man.
this Beijing dye. Let's see.
Either cut it off, be like me.
I don't hear it, but it's all right.
But this
If you're gonna be like me,
this black
go
dye,
ball. This is what I'm saying. Not this black dye.
it might be over.
I'll just narrate it while the video's playing. This black dye,
Straighten up your wig.
man. Not the dye like that where you just, but this right here. This black dye. Oh my gosh. You don't have no hair there. You just paint it on your head.
To read
Too
any
much
good
black
news
dye.
on a
Let it go.
newspaper
Let it
page.
go. Look on the
Love and
side.
tradition
Look how crazy
of the
it looks.
grand design.
Look at this guy.
Some
Yo,
people
it
say
looks
it's
crazy.
even harder to find.
You don't got no hair.
Well,
What? And this, my God, this is ridiculous. Too much dye, too much dye, too much dye. This black dye, this Beijing that you're putting in. You don't look younger, you look stupid. See, I could say this to the men. I wouldn't say this to the ladies. You don't look younger, you look stupid. You look dumb. Yeah. You look like a roly-poly. Let me see. You look like a scarf tip. You man, you look crazy. That Beijing make you look crazy. It's artificial looking. It looked a hairpiece, as Jennifer said, on your stuck and glued on your head. It looks like black glue. Have y'all seen Jermaine Jackson? I didn't want to put him up there, but have y'all seen Jermaine Jackson? That's the prime example of stupid. Jermaine, love you to death, love your music, was a fan, but you're looking stupid right now. Yes, this is my opinion, and yes, I'm saying it. Men with all of that black dye. Man, you're looking crazy. You're looking weird. Wasn't that the first word? I said a lot of things were going to be weird. You're looking weird. Now, that's something to be weird. Say weird about. You're looking weird. Weird. You look like a tire and rolled on your head. You look like you look like a piece of tar has man. And the funny thing is, like the BBLs, you thirst. You're sitting there thirsting. You're thirsting for attention, and you're getting it. And the funny thing is, you, like the BBL ladies, think it looks good. You think that Beijing looks good. You think that I remember when I got my little, man, I put hair on my head and I did that. Man, it was hilarious. I thought it was hilarious. But the funny thing is, some people really be thinking they're suave and debonair, stoic even. Yes, they are sit there and it's very tapered, almost like it's drawn in. Yes, it does look like that. It looks like you're a piece of art. Not a good piece of art, but a piece of art nonetheless. Looks like you let somebody just go ahead and say, hey, I got a pencil. Hey, you want me to draw it in? I got you. And that's what you agreed to. Man, it looks ridiculous. Fellas, play that one more again before we go into the next video. Play that one more again. Fellas, your hair like this. When your hair is like this, go bald. Let it go.
But this Beijing,
Because guess
this
what?
black dye,
That black dye, that Beijing, it's getting tired. That trend might be over.
not just to,
And I'm not talking about, like this, where it's just, you put, I'm talking about that right there. You're drawing on your head. Remember Rudy Giuliani?
it's a rare condition this day and age to read any
That
good
looks
news on a
ridiculous.
newspaper page. Love and tradition of the grand design. Some people say it's even harder to find.
You got
Well,
ridiculous. You look blue-black, and then you put on that mop on your head with a man. They look ridiculous, with that blue-black gray dye hair. You look ridiculous. Yes, it looks like a Sharpie. Thank you, Jen. Definitely looks like a Sharpie. Let me see if I can do that. I can just trim up ridiculous. So, that trend is gone. That trend needs to be over. 2026, no more Beijing ridiculously like it's art, like it's a piece of leather on your head, like it's a drawn in Sharpie, drawn in Sharpie project. No more of that for 2026. Do y'all agree? Do y'all agree? Do y'all agree? Lil Brett, do you agree? We need to stop having this Beijing black dye here. It's too much. That trend is over. Men, you look ridiculous. I can't say it as much as I want. You look really silly. But you don't look as silly as some of these grown men. Look in my next video. These grown men, you know, grown men playing childish games. Let's take a look at this.
Pause. We need to stop that. Nemo said it best. Okay.
I'm not playing at all. This one.
Can't
I'm
hear it.
speaking for myself. I'm not playing. Can we get to a place
Hold on, let me see if I can
in
let y'all
America
hear it
Okay.
on my end.
when a grown man
'Cause I
don't have to
cannot
play
hear
this
it.
game? I don't want to adhere.
And this one you gotta
yo.
listen to. This one
I'm
has
done.
to be heard.
But he did.
I can't
say
just
it after
ad-lib
one
this
of the
because
first
you can pause it.
moments in history.
Let's see. I'm going to try and together. Yeah, it looks like a glued on piece. The pause game Jenny used earlier. Yeah, pause game played out. I'm so tired of it. And hold on, let me see if I can all right, live. I'm gonna let y'all go. Come over to YouTube. All right, we're gonna do it like this. I want this pause game one for y'all to really hear it. So I'm going to play it on my phone. And then we'll play the video. We'll play the video on my phone at the same time. Tell me when you want to start the video. I'll get it on my phone and we're going to discuss this. I'm going to play it out loud. That's why I got off of my Instagram live, so that I can play this video and we all can see. I am ready when you are. Let me know when you're ready and we're going to do it.
Look at this.
Sometimes I get into a mode with a nigga, and I whisper to the nigga and say, tonight I want to see you use that gun.
You whisper that?
The fuck is?
Wait. Let's start it all over. Let's see if we can
This is-
sync it up. Let's see if we can sync it up. All right. We're going to do it on the count of 3. Your top to my top. Here we go. All right. 1, 2, 3. Let's go.
Pause. We need to stop that. Nemo said it best. Okay.
I'm not playing at all. This one. I'm speaking for myself. I'm not playing. Can we get to a place
Okay.
in America
Okay.
when a grown man don't have to play this game? I don't want to adhere.
Hey, yo.
I'm done.
But he did say it after one of the first pause moments in history. Look at this.
Sometimes I get into a mode with a nigga, and I whisper to the nigga and say, tonight I want to see you use that gun.
You whisper that?
The fuck is?
Can we get a timeout?
We need a commercial break. We need a commercial break.
That's the craziest.
That's one of the craziest commercials I ever heard in my life.
Alright, so I've been seeing a few posts, a few people, men in general, talking about using the word pause when somebody say something suspect. And it's like, we too old for that, right? That's the gist of the videos I've been seeing. Like, we too old for that, to be pausing situations. And it's not our fault that you are thinking about something gay, so you want to pause it. This is my take. I honestly think saying pause when you hear something suspect is actually gayer, right? Because to pause something is to stop it, to sit it there. So what you saying is you want to pause, you want to stop, you want to sit, you want to soak and bask in the gayness of the moment. That's pretty gay, buddy. That's pretty gay of you. You want to just stop there? Nah. Like, if anything, if we gonna do it, let's say fast forward. Something suspect is said, fast forward. Like let's hurry up and get out the gate. Let's expeditiously leave the gate behind. Let's not pause it. Let's not sit in it. Right? That's even gayer. So that's it. That's my take on it. Let's start saying fast forward. If we say something suspect. Hey, yo, fast forward. And then bam, like we don't even speak on it. We just keep talking. Right? So yeah, I agree. Let's stop saying pause, man, because you're thinking about something different. That's it. That's my take. Bye. Well, I mean, peace. Goodbye. There I go. All right, bye.
So, yes, this pause game, man. Pause, man. Mano said what he says, I'm tired of playing the game. I don't want to play the game no more. That's what he was saying in the video. But he did say it right after he said that he had one of the biggest pause moments ever that I've seen. I don't know if y'all got a chance to hear it, but when he said, "There's times at night," man, let me play back what he said. He said, "There's times at night." See.
I'm not playing at all.
See, that's what he said.
I'm not playing. Can we get to a place? Okay. In America.
Can we get to a place in America?
When a grown man don't have to play this game. I don't want to act here.
This is.
I'm done.
But worst pause moments history. Here it is.
Sometimes I get into a mode with a nigga, and I whisper to the nigga and say, tonight I want to see you use that gun.
Woo! Wow. While I don't like playing the game, if we were playing, that is the worst pause moment I have ever seen. The worst. Mano, what are you doing to Brooklyn? Oh, man, what is that, a Bed-Stuy thing? Definitely in East New York. No, we don't like you said, we don't like playing those games. That's a Harlem game. You know that, no homo. That's Harlem stuff. Man, Brooklyn, no, we don't do that. We don't like that. That's why he's trying to pull back. But you can't pull back and then talk about, sometimes when I go to the club at night, I go up to the security and I say, tonight, I whisper in his ear and say, tonight I want to see you use that gun. Man, that is the worst pause moment ever. What are you whispering in the man's ear talking about? Tonight, I want to see you use that gun. Oh, man. After you said you don't want to play pause, you're going to say something like that? In complete violation to the whole... Oh, man. I can't front. The pause game was fun. It was trendy. It was humorous. But I don't like having a conversation when I'm talking with somebody serious and I'm saying something, they talking about pause. I'll be ready to pause and slap the pause out their mouth. That's what I be ready to do when I see that. Slap the pause piss out of your mouth when you sit there while I'm sitting there trying to really have a serious dialogue with somebody, or I'm talking with you about something serious and you talk about pause. Pause. Man, miss me with that nonsense. That's a trend that needs to be over. Pause. Y'all can have it if y'all want it. I'm through with it. Like Mano said, I don't want to be sitting there worrying about this juvenile as a grown man using this whole pause thing. As Jetty says, yeah, I'm over that. I'm not sitting there participating in the pause juvenile nonsense. No. Not I. And luckily I am more mature, because if I was younger, when you're sitting there pausing me in the middle of I might pause to backslap you. That's not me personally, but that's kind of the people that I grew up with. That's that mentality. They like, oh, why are we pausing? Pause this. But we grow. They have grown and we're no longer doing that. But I understood what Mano was saying. can we have a time when grown men are having a conversation without having to interrupt it with some juvenile characteristic of this pause game? That's what he was saying initially, right before he said, tonight, I want to see you use that gun. Oh, God. That's one of them. Oh, my Lord. That's the pause moment of the year. And I'm glad it was last year so we could get over it this year and we can move on from this pause game. Are y'all ready to stop the pausing? And no homo, all of that? Yeah, it's dumb. No Diddy, yeah. Oh. Now nobody want to be Diddy. Nobody Diddying. Take that. Nobody's saying that. That has a whole nother baby oil. People don't even want to buy it anymore. It has a whole new meaning now. People don't even like to use the word slip and slide. Slip and slide records changed the name. Did y'all know that? They're now South Central Florida. That's what they're called now. They're no longer slip and slide. Trick Daddy said no, he's not. He's no Diddying. He's not with that. So yeah, let's just all this pause stuff, all these juvenile games while we're trying to have grown folk talk. Man, it needs to stop. That's just my opinion. I ain't with the pause no more. I see my man, Pete. If you want to come up here and talk about the pause, by the way, anybody want to join us, feel free. Come on up. The link is in the chat. But for 2026, no more pause. All right, so now with my last video, I'm going to stay on the men. You know, the women, I'm just tired of y'all with your BBLs and your twerking. I could get on a lot of things with women, but I'm not going there today. It gets too serious. It gets too touchy. It gets too sensitive. That's one thing that needs to stop too. Sensitivity. Y'all said Ralph Tresvant said, you need a man. Who knew 2 decades later that we was going to have a world with sensitivity? You need a world with sensitivity, the world like thee. Yeah, it's so sensitive. So I don't get on those topics. I don't want to get on those topics. Not while I'm having fun talking about y'all men and this pause stuff. Y'all men with this dye and this Beijing and these toupees. That toupee is ridiculous. I had that, like I said, when I put that on, it's ridiculous. Hey, I get it. Hey, you want to fool. You want to have the vanity. Go ahead and be vain. Go ahead and be puffy. Go ahead and be take that. Go ahead and be slippery on that slide. All right, go ahead, because that's what you will attract. And that's why you play the game pause, because that's what you're into. But now we're out of that for 2026, at least in my opinion. We needs to be out of here. Now, like I was saying, my last video, we're winding down right now. It has a couple of things. It has a serious tone to it. As a matter of fact, this kind of segues into me being serious. Because, next week, by the way, we will be talking about the subject that I didn't want to talk about today, which was family and generational curses. Because I didn't want to be serious today. I just wanted to have some fun, talk about the pause, talk about these men in these Beijing black dye, talk about these women with this twerk thirst, talk about these grown juvenile men pausing all day. Yeah, you're juvenile. I'm saying it. Stop being such a child. Time and a place for everything. Time and a place is gone. All right, but anyway, I'm going to segue into this last thing. I told you about words earlier that were kind of trending and getting kind of played out, getting kind of tired and toxic. Toxic. I mentioned narcissist as examples. Narcissist, toxic masculinity, toxic man, toxic woman, toxic. These are words that I think were getting played out. Now this next word is controversial, right? I hope we'll be able to hear this one because it's very controversial and the things that are being said are very important. I'll cue up my phone just in case we need to.
It is my opinion that when you are an alpha male,
but the word Alpha, as you see on the screen. Let's start it
Female
over. I'm gonna
concept
play it
is
on
a
my
myth.
phone,
When
and
you
we gonna
study
talk.
it,
This is a long
there is
video,
no
y'all. So
battle
y'all need to
between
just pay
two
attention and
wolves.
listen
It
to
is
this
my
one. And it's
opinion
gonna be
that when
serious
you
talk,
are
man.
an
You know, I
alpha
really
male,
like to have fun, but I really like to share and make people think. And so, men, this is for you to think. All this alpha male stuff, all this alpha, I'm an alpha this, I'm an alpha that. It's getting played out. It's a trend now. Everybody's alpha this and alpha that. Ain't nobody wrote no real alphas. I mean, for the most part, because you don't even know what alpha means or where it's originated. And he's gonna touch on this in this video. We're gonna touch on this. But all of this alpha. I'm the alpha male, man. Stop it. Stop this alpha male nonsense. Stop all this. Oh, we're the alpha, poking out your chest like you're doing something, because you're really not. You're really not doing nothing at all. All right? Nothing at all. But misusing the word, misusing the definition. So I'm going to go to the definition from the person who originated it, as will be touched on in this video. But all of this alpha stuff, please, the trend is dead. The trend of alpha male, alpha woman, alpha this, alpha that. You ain't no animal, you ain't no alpha. Alphas is basically a fraternity. I give them the alphas. But all of this men, alpha, all of that, save it. 2026, let's kill this alpha stuff. Let's play the video.
it is my opinion that when you are an alpha male,
Men on this alpha stuff. I'm an alpha.
Female concept is a myth. When you study it, there is no battle between two wolves to see who's going to lead the wolf pack.
So, are you saying that men who say that they're alpha aren't really alpha?
Oh, for sure. When you look at my brothers who often proudly boast being alpha, when you really look at them, when I meet with them, they're trying to hide behind the childhood trauma, the insecurities and fears. Your whole embodiment is to please women, from the glasses to the cigars to the big Bugattis.
it is my opinion that when you are an alpha male,
Rewind. We're going to do this all over again so you can hear it.
it is
I'm
my
going to play this again so you can hear it. Let's start at the top. Let's start at the top. Yes, I will give a count of 3 and we will play it together. And we will get on it. Hold on, I'm queuing it up again. I'm queuing it up. All these alpha males. All right.
opinion that when you are an alpha male,
we lost the count. Let's start all over. All right, y'all, here we go. I want y'all to listen to this because it's very important. It's very critical. Alpha male, all this alpha nonsense needs to alpha stop. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go.
it is my opinion that when you are an alpha male,
Men on this alpha stuff. I'm an alpha.
Female concept is a myth. When you study it, there is no battle between two wolves to see who's going to lead the wolf pack.
So, are you saying that men who say that they're alpha aren't really alpha? Oh, for sure.
When you look at my brothers who often proudly boast being alpha, when you really look at them, when I meet with them, they're trying to hide behind the childhood trauma, the insecurities and fears. Your whole embodiment is to please women, from the glasses to the cigars, to the big Bugattis, to the Ferraris, to the shoes, to the clothes. But yeah, you're the alpha, but yeah, your whole life is geared around pleasing women.
I feel like alpha is a term that weak men use to assert their dominance.
We've been conditioned to believe that we are to lead by intimidation. If that was the case, we would have great peace in this world.
Alpha male myth. I believe this for a while. I thought that there actually was a battle between two wolves to see who would lead the wolf. David Meach, he's a wildlife biologist. He's the one that coined that phrase alpha wolf or alpha male, because he stopped using the term. In wolf packs, there isn't a battle for dominance. Instead, packs are family units. Father and who? Guiding what? So if you want to be an alpha male in the human sense, get married and raise a family. and lead your family.
This is straight talk.
It pains my heart to see so many influencers online like attacking what God meant to get the most glory from.
So I lead by example, not intimidation. Men are tired of suffering in silence, but until you have enough courage to be authentic and really allow like Christ to live through you, you'll never really fulfill what you're called to do. Look at Yeshua, Jesus. He was a fighter when he made a whip of cords. He was a provider when he fed 5,000 people with 2 fish and 5 loaves. He was the leader, teaching his disciples how to be what? Fisher of men. He was the nurturer, the gentleman. He would communicate with women in the time when you weren't supposed to speak with them on an intimate level. Yeah. No ulterior motives. What is manhood? Manhood is exuding as many characteristics as possible to help you really accomplish why you're here.
Absolutely. Now, we're going to lead off with that because, as I said, I'm tired of the word alpha, but the points that he made were very poignant. The points that were made throughout the video from both him and Sarah were very poignant. This alpha male is a myth. But if you want to apply the alpha ideal or ideology that is being spoken about, then you need to do some research and go to the origin and what a alpha male is. As he said, if you want to have it in human form, then that's a husband. Get married. Because what an alpha male does, or what the alpha is two people combining to protect their pride, to protect their children, is what their pride is. So we're using this word out of context. We're using this concept, overusing this concept, trying to show our bravado, show that we're sitting here and we're above something, and when we're really compromising the whole concept or the whole ideology behind the alpha male, the alpha wolf, the alpha that we speak of so often, so easily, so braggadocious, when in fact most of the men, as he said, who call themselves alpha are sitting there as vain as the women that they're trying to get. Sitting there using the Bugattis, as he described, the money that and their accolades as attractions to be able to attract people. It's kind of like the Pied Piper, where you're sitting there trying to hypnotize them with your accolades and with your riches, yet don't have any morality, don't have any character, don't have any substance within you. So men who are on this alpha nonsense, who are on this, I'm an alpha male, like that means something. Like you saying something when you really ain't saying nothing. You really ain't even understanding what you speak of. Stop using the word alpha. Stop sitting there making this trendy thing and jumping on the bandwagon like alphas that we're describing actually do. They don't set trends, they follow trends. They don't protect, they they sit there and they manipulate, they deceive, they try and coerce, so to speak. They bully, they intimidate, they do a lot of things that are not of alphas. Alphas will stand there firm. If it was something of such, they protect. So they do not have to speak. They do not have to boast. They do not have to stick the chest out. They just have to protect when the time is right. That's a true alpha if you really want to get down to it. So men, stop using these words alpha like you need to stop using that black dye, trying to be vain and trying to have the vanity that you complain about women embracing their vanity, but yet you follow that same ideology and want to be vain and want attention and just want to be heard and want to be followed and want to be a leader. A good leader has been a follower first, or knows how to be a follower, knows when to follow, knows how to follow, and knows why to follow. Someone who is a good bully someone who is a punk trying to just stand on his own, and we all know them, does opposite that. So while I have all of this in jest, we talked about the weird, and we talked about the BBLs, and we talked about the twerk and the twerk thirst, and we talked about the Beijing and the black dye, and we talked about the pause. We left off with this alpha. And the reason why I ended with that is because it's very important that we realize, that we realize that this is not what it is. It ain't about alphas, all right? So, be a man. You ain't got to be an alpha man. Be a man. A man of integrity, a man of character, a man of morality, a man of substance, and a man of who stands firm on what they believed in. Be a man. And guess what? All of the other categories, alpha and young, and the respect that you yearn for, that you think that you get because you got these cigars and these Bugattis and these accolades and this money, you will actually get that respect. You won't be like people who buy that respect. All right? So respect that. I hope y'all respected the fact of all of these trends that I hope get out of here for 2026 are gone for good. Yeah, we can use them idly. We can use them every once in a while, but let's really stop following these trends. Let's trend with respect. Let respect be the trend. Let character be the trend. Let morality be the trend. Let's standing firm on something that you believe in be the trend. All right? So with that being said, peace. Thank you for joining me. I hope y'all had a good time. Next week we will be having family and generational curses. I will be talking about how, for example, being a baby mama becomes a generational curse. Not being married. Going to jail becomes a generational curse. So these are going to be the things that we tap in on, because for some reason, these are things that people stand proud of. I'm a single mother and I survived it. I went to jail and I survived it. That's nothing to be proud of. We'll touch on that next week. All right, but in the meantime, I thank you for joining. I thank you if you join me later. If you're looking at this later, subscribe, YouTube. Subscribe, comment, react. Let me know what your thoughts are. If you got any subjects that you want to join me with, let me know. We can do it live. We can do it here. This is Straight Talk leads to Straight Understanding. My name is Sean Bolden. Some people know me as Sean B. Some people know me as Shiz. But Sean Bolden is what we're going to focus on today. All of my social media pages are Sean Bolden at SeanBouldin. I thank you for dropping cash apps. I thank you for joining us here, and I thank you, and I hope that you enjoyed and had fun listening. All right, with that being said, I'll see you next week. Till then, same time, same place. Time is 9:30 Eastern, 6:30 Pacific, Wednesday nights. I hope y'all can join me. Big up to Muggs. Today's Muggs' birthday. Big up to my man Muggs. Happy birthday, bro. Big up to all those birthdays that I might have missed. And big up to those who I've been able to share the social media space with. Been enjoying it. All right. Talk to y'all soon. Peace. Sean Bolden out of here. Straight talk leads to straight understanding always. Tanya Jenkins, thank you for that. Out of here. Don't.